Hey everyone, I'm back with another TV review, and today we're talking about something that used to cost an arm and a leg but now might actually fit into a normal budget. You know those cheap refurbished TVs you see online? Half the time they look washed out, the colors don't pop, and the software feels like it was coded by a sleep-deprived intern. I ran into that exact problem a few months ago when I was hunting for a big-screen OLED that wouldn't break the bank. Then I found this Sony QD-OLED 77-inch BRAVIA XR A95L Series 4K Ultra HD Smart Google TV, certified refurbished, but so clean and fresh it feels brand new. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First thing that hit me when I turned it on was the black levels. OLED pixels turn off completely, so you get that inky depth you just don't get with even the fanciest LED backlights. I watched a late-night movie with the lights off, and the difference between this and my old 65-inch was like switching from a flashlight to a moonlit sky. The QD layer adds a little extra punch to the reds and greens without oversaturating skin tones, so a nature documentary suddenly looks like you're standing right there on the Serengeti instead of staring at a glowing rectangle. Gaming is where this panel really shines. The 120Hz refresh rate and 4K clarity make fast-paced shooters buttery smooth, and the VRR keeps the action tear-free whether I'm on my PS5 or my PC. I also love that Sony baked in ALLM, auto low latency mode, so I don't have to dig through menus every time I switch from Netflix to a game. The HDMI 2.1 ports are ready for the next-gen consoles too, so I'm not scrambling for adapters down the road. Smart features are another win. Google TV is already my daily driver, but the A95L processor feels snappier than the refurbished 6 series I tried last year. Apps launch in a heartbeat, and the remote's built-in mic actually understands me when I ask for the Bear Season 3, not the Bear Season Free. The remote also charges wirelessly on the included stand, so I'm not hunting for a USB-C cable every time the juice runs low. Audio is surprisingly solid for an OLED. Most TVs these days sound like they're talking through a tin can, but Sony paired this with their Acoustic Surface Audio Plus tech. The screen itself acts like a speaker, so dialogue comes from the center where it belongs instead of the left corner. It's not a home theater system, but for casual viewing it's more than enough, no soundbar purchase required. I've had the 77-inch model for about 2 months now, and the only real hiccup I've noticed is the stand. It's wide, so make sure your entertainment center can handle the footprint. Also, because it's a refurb, the box isn't factory sealed, but the unit itself looks brand new and came with a fresh Sony warranty. If you're worried about dead pixels or backlight bleed, just run a quick test pattern when it arrives and you'll be golden. All in all, this certified refurbished Sony QD-OLED gives you flagship picture quality without the flagship price tag. Whether you're binge-watching, gaming, or just enjoying a movie night, the colors stay rich, the motion stays smooth, and the smart side keeps everything simple. If you've been holding off on a big-screen upgrade because the numbers made you wince, this might be the sweet spot. Check it out using the link below and let me know what you think in the comments. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Sony QD-OLED 77-inch BRAVIA XR A95L Series 4K Ultra HD Smart Google TV sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like certified refurbished and practical day-to-day use actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like Sony QD-OLED 77-inch BRAVIA XR A95L Series 4K Ultra HD Smart Google TV usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.